Hello, I'm Chris,
And I'm Jasmine,
and
and
we're
we're
the
the Girl
Velcro
Pro
Couple.
couple.
And we're coming to you because we want to help people enrich their marriages and enrich their families. We've been married for 10 years, and we have three beautiful children, and we feel like we can help people, with their families.
Yes, it's very important. We got married young. We were 19 and 20, and we did not have any go to. We did not have any role models. We had no one to talk to about the challenges that you face being married. Not even just being married young, but being a newlywed. Most people don't have that outlet to encourage them, and we just want to be an encouraging and guiding light to those that may have questions or not fully understand, and also to understand that things will happen, challenges will come, but it's important that you work through that no matter what.
And hopefully you have some type of support because as far as us, we didn't really have any support. We didn't have a lot of people around us that was married. And then being that when we were so young and I was in the military at the time, I had to deploy. So sometimes I was out for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Other times I was gone for 6, 7, 8 months. And that can be very stressful on a marriage.
Very.
Yeah, and especially when you add kids to that equation.
Definitely when you add kids to the equation. I mean, to be quite honest, we were kids having kids. Um, we were young and we know we wanted more, and we know that we had to work hard, but we just didn't know how hard we had to work to maintain that. And although we're only 30 and 31, we have endured a lot through our marriage, and we've overcome them, every single obstacle. So it's important to, in this today's society, marriage is not considered sacred. It's kind of almost a joke. People do it to put on a wedding dress. They do it to say I'm married, but they don't really take their vows seriously. And we want to encourage those that want to take their vows seriously, and hopefully encourage you to do so while also empowering ourselves to keep up what we have going and how important family is. So to me, I think the most important things are communication. Um, First of all, if there is something going on in your marriage, talk to your spouse, not your best friend, not your auntie, your uncle, your grandma, and whoever else with the listening ear. It's important that your spouse knows your true feelings about whatever is going on, because at the end of the day, that is who you're lying next to.
Yeah, you need to talk to your spouse because, like I say, when you tell people things, they can only see, and go off of what they hear because, they're on the outside looking in. And, they're going to get their assumptions, but like I say, they're not dealing with these issues. And just because you may be mad at your spouse or your partner, 1 minute, and then you may forgive them later on, your friends or family members may not be so forgiving.
At all. Like, at all. They will keep bringing up, like, why are you staying married to him? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Because he's not my boyfriend. He's not a guy I just met at a club. He is my husband. I took vows with this man to do everything that I'm doing as his wife. So when you open that door, you open up negative energy to your marriage, and you bring that in. You bring those chatty boxes, you bring those looks, those stares, because you opened that. So you can't get mad at what people say or how they feel because you opened the door.
Yeah, in your marriage, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful about how you relay your information because social media is one of the worst things that you can do when it comes to putting information about your relationship on there. People always see it, and a lot of people always judge what's going on in your relationship.
Yes, you do not need to post every up and down that goes on in your marriage. It's nobody's business. It's really not. And it's honestly very empowering to keep that between you and your spouse, because it's just you and your spouse. That's it. Those other people don't matter. Their opinions don't matter. And you'll be quick to tell them what you say doesn't matter, but you gave them the authority to speak on your relationship because you told them about it. So you have to take ownership for that, and you have to chew it and digest that. And that's not easy, especially when you want people to respect your spouse. But just yesterday, last week, or last month, you was telling me this and this and that about him. So no, I don't respect him, or no, I don't respect her. So you bring that on yourself.
Yeah, and marriage is pretty awesome. We wanted to get that out there because, like I said, marriage isn't
Yes.
bad, but marriage takes a lot of work. like I said, people change throughout. Just because you change when you get older, you might change because you have a different job, you have kids, but people change. So in dealing with that, you have to adapt to your spouse's feelings and how they're going about things. And also, being married, your people around you is different. With your friends, like I say, your friends normally they want to go out and hang out and chill, have fun, or do things, but you may have to watch your kids, you might have to spend time with your wife. There's different things that you have to do.
It's very important. I think that most people, when they go through hardships in their marriage, they view it as, well, I just fell out of love with him. Let me tell you something. You fall in and out of love with your spouse. This is just a fact. Why? Because as you grow, they're going into a different person, you're going into a different person, and then you have to somehow merge that together. And sometimes you may not be liking that new person all that much, but you still love them. And so you have to work through that. You have to work through those dark times to get back to the light. And it happens, and it's okay. It's supposed to. Because marriage is not going to be an even playing field. I tell people all the time, you want to get married, I'm going to be the one when you say, oh, I'm going to get married. Okay, marriage is not lollipop and gumdrops. It's work, okay? 24 hours, 7 days a week to maintain a relationship. A wedding is 1 day. A marriage is for a lifetime. So be careful of just wanting to wear that dress and be called somebody's wife. That's a lot of work, and it takes a lot of responsibility to be someone's wife.
Yeah, because some of the people I know pay, $60,000, $80,000 for their wedding, aren't married anymore. So it just depends on, if that person's right for you or not.
And we went to the courthouse, by the way.
Yeah, and then the following year we had a wedding.
Yeah,
we were 19, 20, so
we went to Virginia courthouse and we was married within 2 hours.
Yep, got our marriage certificate and everything that day. So it's
cool. Not all about how you get married. It's about why you got married. Because that's going to get you through those dark times.
Yeah.
So.
And then, even some of the people that were in our wedding, we don't have those same relationships that we used to have with them because, like I say, we've changed, they've changed, they're doing different things, and we're doing different things. We're
and that's
here
okay.
With our family, yeah.
That's okay because you have to realize that the person you lay next to every night is your best friend.
Yeah.
Period.
And that's an awesome thing because, like I said, when you have your spouse or your partner for the rest of your life, it's pretty cool.
It is. I always have a date. I always have somebody down the ride. And I don't have to question it.
Yeah. And then
this is wonderful.
Yeah. The only thing you need next is babysitters. So
yeah.
Make sure you have, friends, family, sisters, brothers somewhere.
We struggle with that. We struggle with babysitters. But at the end of the day, we've learned to make time and spend time without having that. And so it's not that important to get out. Sometimes it is, though. Sometimes you just want to get out. But we just wanted to open up this channel, introduce ourselves, and let you know what we have in store, what we plan on doing, what this channel is going to be about. And it's going to be about encouragement, and period. We're going to talk about ups and downs of being married and how to work through that.
Yeah, and if we need to speak on something else, then we will.
Yeah, we'll touch base with all topics. So I just want to say that we're here to enrich couples and families.
And we really hope that you enjoy the channel because, like I say, we're here trying to help. So
we are. We want to encourage you while also encouraging ourselves because our marriage still requires work daily. Yeah. And we want to open up the door for that to let you know that everybody goes through. But
yeah, no marriage is perfect. Nothing is perfect.
No marriage is perfect. It's just two imperfect people trying to make something work. And it's work. Because you work on yourself and you work on your marriage simultaneously.
And as long as you're devoted to doing what you, being with that person, things will be fine.
So, following videos, we'll go more in depth about certain topics. If it's something that you want us to talk about, we'll surely make a video about it. Just let us know.
Yeah, and if you have any suggestions on how we can improve our videos or anything that we're doing, then please feel free to comment.
And also, we'll post the link to all our social media where you can ask the questions that you want to ask. We'll make sure to post it along with the video so that you can follow us and keep up to date with what the Velcro couple is doing.
Yeah. And once again, this is the Velcro couple, and it's good to touch bases with you.
Bye.
Bye.